Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network. I'm Jim Blue. My partner tonight, BJ Pheasant. And the Paris Tigers come into this contest against the Sullivan Redskins. Tigers are at a 7-10 record in the season. Sullivan comes in tonight 1-13. And BJ, I think looking at the floor, the guys on Sullivan look athletic. There's a large number of guys out there, so I don't think we can think this is a cakewalk.
Well, no, you can't ever take a team for granted just because you see a 1-13 record on there.
Right.
But on paper, it's a game that we ought to win, that we ought to be able to stick into and match up pretty evenly.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see a lot of superior height out there. I mean, I think we're going to match up on height. Of course, we don't see the speed of the game yet, how that comes in transition. But I was thinking before pregame here, look at a couple of keys of the games, and I wrote down three things. Passing, we talked about that last game. I think Coach even mentioned quite a bit that, we need a good, sharp, crisp pass. We need to make sure that we're looking for more than one person, as we talked about in the JV game. We want to see that, looking in your eyesight off to the left, off to the right by not actually looking at that guy. That's a big thing, and I think the guys can do that. I'm sure coaches practice that a little bit in practice, as he mentioned he would. Another thing, and this is just digging deep, this is passion. Back to that game that we called against Casey, there were a lot of things that changed in the second quarter there due to a timeout and some motivation from the Casey coach, and that changed the whole dictation of the game. And I think, I'm pretty certain coaches probably said, guys, we got to dig deep. You're wearing this Paris Tiger jersey with pride and use a little passion with it. And the last thing, persistency. We got to be persistent on defense. We can't give up on an easy thing. We got to stay with it from start to finish, into the court, and kind of see what happens. So just threw out a few keys to the game right there, BJ.
Those are definite keys to the game, and I think to go along with that, for me, my main key to victory tonight is just protecting the ball. We can't have turnovers. We can't give the other team extra looks, and I don't know if Lawrenceville or Sullivan's been playing teams way better than them. Is that why they're 1-13, or are they just not a real strong team this year? Either way, you give a team more looks than you have at the basket,
right,
and you're going to be in trouble. So turnovers just have plagued us all year long. And I think if we're protecting the ball, that means we're making better passes. That means we're finding the open guys.
Right.
And we're not forcing things, and I think those will go a long way.
It's good to hear the band again tonight. Kind of gets that little energy in the gymnasium. We appreciate Dr. Pruitt and bringing the Paris Marching Tigers in here and kind of liven things up a little bit. Decent crowd this evening. They're still filtering in, of course. Sullivan's a long drive, but there's a few fans here from Sullivan. 32 degrees out, not quite as cold as last time we announced the game, BJ, which is a plus for us. Hopefully the rims aren't going to be cold either. So speaking of cold rims.
Oh, frosty.
The JV game, final score, 22-17, Tigers win.
Not the end of the first quarter. Not halftime.
Final score, right.
We see City League games score more than that.
We were talking about that. That's right. That's exactly right. So.
Oh, my. Yeah, there was a lid on the rims. They were ice cold. You can use any analogy you want. The shooting stunk in the JV game by both teams.
Right.
And, there was some good defense on both sides. That goes a long way with it. Hopefully things will warm up. Watching the teams warm up here in the pregame. There's a few guys that have got their stroke going already here in the warm-up. I'm seeing a lot of shots going down.
A lot of shots falling, that's right. Exactly.
As soon as I say that, we miss a layup, but then we knock down a couple threes. So,
well, the last game I see that Shelbyville played on the 7th was against Sullivan. I'm sorry, Sullivan and Shelbyville together played. And Sullivan lost that game 46-24, speaking of low-scoring games as well. Again, you can't dictate one game from another. Here's Cerro Gordo be meant that Sullivan loses that game. Oblong, Hudsonville, Palestine. We're looking at who they played. Arcola, always a tough team in Arcola. Red Hill, Dietrich, Decatur, Lutheran. Just looking on some of the teams they've played so far this year.
I'm looking at their scores, and they're losing games, but I'm not seeing anybody put up 80 points on them.
No, not at all, which tells you they've got a defensive mindset, so that's not a bad deal for their perspective. So we'll see what happens here. Again, we got about a minute left before we get to the starting lineups. We're going to take one quick break before we come back and have our national anthem. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Paris Marching Tigers with the national anthem as we get ready for starting lineups here. And BJ, I'm not sure if you notice, I see on the board they've got a number 41 I don't have on my list.
Uh-oh.
You see that or not? We'll run through here. We got sophomore number 2, Brett Bouchou. Number 3, Kyle Cornell.
Corkill, I think.
There we go. Alex Keller. Boy. Number 15, Aiden Ballinger. And number 41, Aiden Mills.
Not even on my roster anywhere.
Me either. 41. And your lineup for your home Paris Tigers. We got number 1, 6-foot senior, Ethan Dick. And number 5, 6'1" sophomore, Drake Bartos. Number 14, 6'3", Connor Brenneman. And number 24, 6'3", Drew Rogers. And number 30, 5'9", senior, Brian Kohlmeyer. Head coach Chase Brinkley, Zach Walls, and Rod Roderick for our coaching staff for the Paris Tigers. And we are just about set here as coaches are giving the last few minute instructions for each team. Referees all set.
Well, I can't say enough about the added impact Drew Rogers has had on this team this year. Coming up, starting as a freshman.
Right.
He didn't even dress for varsity games at the beginning of the year.
Right.
And with some roster changes, we needed some help.
Some injuries, right. Yep.
And not only is he dressing,
he's starting.
He's starting.
And getting a lot of playing time as well.
He is. Making the most of his time.
All right, we are set to go. Brenneman jumps up center for the Tigers. Is controlled by Sullivan. Tigers in man-to-man defense. Bushy with the ball. Kicks on the left side. Hits Keller. Clogs the lane up. Got a turnover. Picked up by Kohlmeyer. Coming down the court quickly for the Paris Tigers. Passes left side Brenneman. Fake shot. Down the box. Turnaround jumper. Up and good for Connor Brenneman. And he gets his Tigers on the scoreboard first at a score of 2-0 with 7:31 left in the first quarter of play.
That was not an easy shot.
No. Ball tipped. Must be over and back. Another turnover for Sullivan. 2 quick turnovers within less than a little more 30 seconds. Nice.
Defense getting it done so far for the Tigers.
That's right. Ball thrown in. Tigers set up the offense. Ethan Dick now throws back to Kohlmeyer. On the right side, down low. Turnover Tigers. Layup, up and good. That's number 15, Aiden Ballinger. 2-2 is our score. A little full court pressure. Given by Sullivan. Oh, another turnover by the Tigers. Ball taken away from Ethan Dick. Layup, up, no good. And they're going to get a charging foul. And guess who's there? Kohlmeyer.
He takes pride in those.
He does. Nice.
I think I'd pick somebody else to run into, though.
Yeah. Full court pressure once again by Sullivan. BJ and I talked about this press, why a lot of teams don't do this more often, and I think Sullivan must have heard us talking about it.
Yeah, it's given us some fits already.
Right. Dick on the right side. He now hits Kohlmeyer. 6:29 left, first quarter of play. Kohlmeyer looking for a cutter. Sees Bartos, drives in, shot up good, and he's fouled. And one. Assist from Kohlmeyer. Bartos with the basket.
Oh, Brett Bouchou gets his second foul already. I talked about those turnovers earlier. You know, we're 2 for 2 shooting. And we're only up 5-2 now because the turnovers have taken other opportunities away.
Right. Bartos connects on that free throw. 6:17 left, first quarter play. Bouchou hands off. Hits Keller at the free throw line. Oh, almost stolen by Kohlmeyer. Going to drive in for a shot and have a foul called as Bouchou goes right to the front of the rim.
Is that on Ethan? Yep. Ethan picks up his first and the first on the team. They'll send Brett Bouchou to the line for 2.
First free throw, in, out, in. As the Packs make a little noise over there trying to mess him up. One more toss from the charity stripe coming. Also good. Makes our score 5-4. Got to get the ball in the middle, guys. There we go. Break the press to Kohlmeyer on the left side. Cross-court pass to Brenneman. Ooh, a little elbow. Yeah. Elbow and arm came up and got him right in the neck. Don't think it was intentional. They're going to give him for an offensive foul on Connor Brenneman.
His first, team second.
Tigers with a little press action now. They pick up their man full court. Turnover again, BJ, a double dribble as the Tigers force another turnover.
Not something you see called a lot in high school. You don't typically see a lot of double dribbles.
Right. Tigers still struggling a little bit that press. Finally getting across. Kohlmeyer inside to Brenneman. Bartos down low. Turnaround jumper. Up and no good. Rebound fought for. Picked up finally by number 15, Ballinger. Still man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Brenneman all over Mills. Now Corkill drives in, gives the ball back. Keller, inside pass. Good defense by the Tigers. Shot up, hard off the backboard. They're going to get a foul, though, on Paris as they play some great defense there and just made connection on the wrist, unfortunately.
That's a freshman mistake there by Rogers. He's got a little bit more height there. You go straight up, you're not going to get that foul. He reached ahead of him with the arm.
And broke the wrist. Yep, exactly.
That's going to get that call on you. Typically, if your arms are straight up and the guy hits you shooting, so they won't call that a lot, but he'll learn that one.
Ben Bushu checks in, replacing Aiden Mills for Sullivan. Next free throw. That one's also up and good.
They're a perfect 4 for 4 from the line. Hopefully I jinxed him there.
Another sub in. Number 11, Walker, as he replaces number 15, Ballinger.
Tigers trailing. First time, I think, so far.
Yeah. Ball down the corner to Bartos. Cross-court pass. Kohlmeyer, stutter step, shot up, no good. Rebound. Pulled down, going to get a travel, though. Didn't get his feet set. As Walker had the ball, just took a couple extra steps right there.
Well, Tigers catch a break there.
Yeah, they had numbers, too. They were running the court, getting ready to at that point, so. Out of bounds for the Tigers underneath their own basket. Into Bartos at the free throw line. Shot up and no good. Rebound tipped around, fought for. Finally pulled down by number 11, Walker. 4:36. Sullivan on top 6-5 in this first quarter of play. Walker on the left side. Little pass now back on top. Good defense by the Tigers here. Pass down low. There's another foul. Not a good one. Again, not intentional.
Well, Drew will pick up his second. He may. Yeah, he's going to come in and get a breather here for a minute, kind of collect himself, and you definitely don't want 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Right. Cody Crampton checks in for Paris. Sideline out of bounds for Sullivan. Bushi with it, top of the circle. Dribbles the elbow, now the free throw line. Shot blocked. Picked up by the Tigers. Ethan Dick driving down for a layup, throws it up, and it's good as he just kind of threw that one up in the air, shoved in the back, no foul called. We'll take the basket, though.
That's something you make playing horse in the backyard.
Yeah,
that's not
right. Walker with a quick three-pointer right in front of Coach down here for Sullivan. Our score 9-7 now. Tigers trailing. Ball in the middle. Going to be over and back as they got the ball to Brenneman, and he zipped it right back to Ethan Dick as he was double-teamed quickly for a turnover for the Tigers.
Almost triple team there.
Yeah. We have a timeout. We'll take one as well. Our score is 7-9. Tigers down. 3:39 left in the first quarter of play. You listen to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many. We are one. You have so much to give. Continuing what we've begun. Helping our families to truly live. I will. You will. Together we will show some heart. Do our part. Take a compassionate stand. For good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Welcome back to Paris Tiger basketball. Again, our score 9-7. Sullivan with a quick lead off a three-point shot. 3:39 left in first quarter play. Have that timeout. We'll see how things change quickly here for the Tigers. I'm looking for a quick layup, hopefully, when we get the ball back. Sullivan with it. As Bushu goes in the front court. Now he dribbles across the 10-second line. Guarded by Kohlmeyer. Good defense. Ball on the right side. That's Troxel. He's in trouble. Good defense by the Tigers. Now back on top to Walker. The three-point line. Cornkill has it. Now he kicks back on the left side to Troxel. Drives in. Shot up off the glass. No good. They try to hit the rebound back to the guards, and they're going to get a foul called. It'll be Tiger basketball. Go the full length of the court. We need a quick layup. Here's what we need.
All the fouls belonging to the Bushus. So far here for Sullivan.
Cross court pass to Ethan Dick. Drives free throw line. Shot up. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Bartos. To Brennan, back to Bartos. Cross court pass. Kohlmeyer down the corner. It's Crampton. Looks like a 3-2 zone defense now that Sullivan jumped into. Tigers need to make a quick adjustment here. Get the ball inside. Now back to the corner. Nice ball movement by the Tigers down the corner for Bartos with a three. No good. Ball fought for. Going to get a foul called on the Tigers. Great ball movement there, though.
I was just going to say that. It went from stagnant to great.
Yes.
In an instant.
Yeah, right. All right, 2:18 left in this first quarter of play. Kind of reminiscent of the JV game, BJ.
Yes, it is.
Sullivan now in their half court. 32 drives in. He's surrounded. Kicks it back to Walker on top. 3 seconds in the lane. Great call as number 22, Bushu, just took up camp there.
Now we've had a double dribble and a 3-second violation. We're getting...
and over and back.
Over and back, yeah. All kinds of stuff tonight.
Tigers still fighting that press. They finally break the 10-second line. Brennan in, passes to Bartos on the right side. He goes up for a shot. It's going to be hammered. A couple free throws coming for Drake.
Khalil Walker picks up his first. Fourth on the team.
2 free throws coming for Bartos. First one up hard off the back iron, no good. We'll have one more coming. Takes a deep breath, next shot up, and that's good as he connects. Tigers within one, 8-9 to score. $1:45 left, first quarter of play. Deep pass down low to Walker. Left him open. Easy layup. Tigers caught sleeping on that one, BJ.
Yes, they did. Walker's come off the bench to lead Sullivan in scoring so far with 5.
Dick inside to Brenneman. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Tigers. Coach Brinkley calling a play out for this baseline out of bounds. Kicks it back to Bartos, double screen. Now Brenneman. Sees the hole, drives in. Little kiss off the glass, no good. Rebound Walker. Walker's kind of changed the game for this Sullivan team as he came in off the bench. Nice spin move, number 32. Hard off the glass, no good. Rebound up and in. That's number 22, Bushu. 13-8 is our score now. Ethan Dick gets inside to Bartos. Brenneman, layup, good. 45 seconds, 3-point game. Sullivan on top in this first quarter of play. Bushu has it. Makes the pass. It goes about 30 foot in the air. Out of bounds. Going to be Tiger basketball. Braylon Nugent in for Paris, replacing Brenneman. Also number 24. Is that right, BJ?
Yep.
I don't have him on our list either.
Nor do I.
All right, Tigers try to break this press again. Ball into Crampton, now down low to Nugent. Nugent with the ball left side, back to Crampton. It's 9 seconds. Nugent picks it up, kicks down left side, 3-point attempt by Crampton. That's no good. Over the top ahead of Bartos. Out of bounds, it's going to be Sullivan ball. A little full court pressure by the Tigers, and I bet somebody stays back this time. Interesting.
Yes,
Had about 2 seconds, could have taken a couple dribbles, got to half court maybe, but launched up a 3/4 court shot. No good. Takes the end of our first quarter play. Tigers down 10-13. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Welcome back to Paris Tiger Basketball. We get ready to start the second quarter of play. Tigers down 13-10 as both coaches give some instructions for their teams. And Jeff's got some jazz on tonight, doesn't he?
Something's got to get them fired up.
Tiger basketball on the opening possession.
I saw that foot tapping, Jim.
Yeah, you did. At least it wasn't dancing, BJ.
Saving that for halftime.
Right. Ethan Dick with the ball on the right side, double team. He's going to be fouled finally as he's knocked to the ground. That 3-2 zone defense is killing us.
Second foul of the game on Walker's. 5th for the team. Both teams now with 5 apiece.
Kohlmeyer gets the ball, hounded by Walker. It's awfully quick, 10-second. And the ref's done there. We're going to get a 10-second call. No, we luckily get through that one. Getting awfully close.
We haven't seen one of those yet.
No, that's probably coming tonight. Kohlmeyer left side, little stutter step, drives in, gets it back on top to Ethan Dick.
Oh, no.
Luckily, Tigers dodge a bullet there. 3-point shot, right corner pocket, and that's good for Cody Crampton. Tie the ball game up. Cody had his feet set, waiting for that, and we found him over there. Nice job by the Tigers. Bushu with the ball for Sullivan.
That's Cody's first points of the night. Ties it up at 13.
There's a 3 launched up, and that's no good. Off hard on the rim. Nice recovery by our trainer over there to keep number 22 from running into the wall. Walker has a seat. This might be a moment that we can take some advantage here, BJ. We'll see what happens. That kid's a good player. A little trap press now by Sullivan. Nugent right side. Hits the ball to Crampton. He drives in. Kicks it back to Dick. Now Crampton. Inside pass to Brenneman. Good recovery by Sullivan. Brenneman fighting all over. Goes up for the shot. It's good, and he's going to be fouled.
And one.
Speaking of dance moves, he's putting a bunch of them on for us down there. Nice job by Mr. Brenneman, our senior. Free throw up and good. Tigers on top, 16-13, 6:37 in this first half of play. Who shoots? That's the offense up for Sullivan.
Travel.
Nice call, BJ. Way to go. You're all over. I'm going to get you some stripes up here, man.
It would be an interesting game, I'll just say that.
Turnover by Sullivan. Tigers with it. Trap defense here in that 3-2 zone. Brenneman with it. Double team. Drives in between two guys. Kicks it back out to Ethan Dick. Now Brenneman. Now down the corner. To Bartos. Back on top. Good ball move again by the Tigers. Brenneman's getting hammered. Nothing called. Ball goes in the air. Picked up by Sullivan. Number 15 drives in, layup, and he's hacked, and that's all going to be good as well as number 15, Bollinger.
Second foul on Connor, and the 6th on the team.
Connor checks out for the Tigers. Rogers replacing him, but again, Rogers with 2 fouls. A couple subs in for Sullivan as well. Free throw, shot up, short. Rebound pulled down by Bartos. After Brenneman. Actually, Ethan Dick has it now. Brenneman's on the bench. Now down the corner. Nugent. Back to Ethan. Tried to zip it inside to Bartos, and the ball's tipped by Sullivan, or that'd been an easy layup for the Tigers. Tiger ball right in front of the Sullivan bench. Gets it into Bartos. Dribbles in the free throw line. Right back to Crampton, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by number 32, Troxel. Sullivan in there half court now. Troxel on top. Keller with it. Dishes back left side. Good defense by the Tigers. Still in that man defense. Pick and switch right there. Again, Tigers playing good defense in this possession. The crowd into it over there for the pack, letting them know how good they are as a defensive set for the Tigers right here. Nice job by the Tigers. I'm going to give a round of applause too, forcing a timeout by Sullivan. Nothing was working as the Tigers are just playing swarming defense right there. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 16-15 our score. 4:53 left in this first quarter of play. You're listening to first half of play. Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce and Orte and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Our score here in this basketball matchup at Paris tonight as they're playing Sullivan, 16-15. Tigers on top, 4:53 left in the first half of play. It'll be Sullivan ball. Paris is playing some great defense in this last possession. Actually, the last couple possessions have been good for Paris. Let's see if they can keep it up here. A little pass inside for a layup. Tipped away, back in the hands of Sullivan. There's the layup. Oh, guess who we got a foul on here? Not good, BJ.
No, it's not. Well, Drew getting in some foul trouble early in the game. And he'll come out and have another seat as Ethan Dick and Brian Kohlmeyer getting ready to check back in.
We shoot back at the free throw line. First shot up hard off back of the rim, no good.
Reed Stuck checked in during the break as well. So he's out there on the floor, number 10.
Next free throw coming for Bouchou. Up and good. Tie ball game, 16 all. Stuck with the ball for the Tigers. There's that trap again. Dribbles out of it. It's the ball to Crampton. Now to Stuck on the right side. Nice job breaking that press. Ethan Dick down the corner. Down to the opposite corner with Kohlmeyer. Cross-court pass right to the coach for Sullivan. A little bit too much mustard.
Just a bit. I'm not real sure where he was aiming. That got away from him.
Defense again by the Tigers. I'm liking what I'm seeing from a defensive set here. Picks his dribble up. Now kicks it off to number 15, Bollinger. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Connor Brenneman checked back in, replacing Kohlmeyer.
They've only had 9 shots at the basket that they weren't fouled on. So the defense is keeping them away from the basket.
There's a quick layup. Fell asleep on that left side on the out-of-bounds play. Sullivan team and fans getting into it, looking for win number 2 on the season. Tigers break the 10-second line. They go to set that trap. It'll be another foul over there.
He's shooting 1-on-1.
Number 5, Alec Keller. That's his first, team 7. In line up for the Tigers, Brian Kohlmeyer.
Kohlmeyer checks back in for Paris, replacing Bartos. One and one, first shot up and good. 17-18 is our score. Tigers down by 1. 3:39 left, first half of play. One more free throw. That's up, no good off the back of the rim. Kohlmeyer pulls a rebound down for Paris. Stuck gets it. He passes to Crampton. Now back in the corner. Crampton gets it back. Reed Stuck for the Tigers on that right side. Now he gets it to Crampton. Now back to Stuck. Down low to Kohlmeyer. Double teamed. Tigers moving the ball around well, trying to find an opening. Inside pass, free throw line to Dick. Kicks it back to Kohlmeyer, who jumps up in the air and grabs that one. Good hops by Kohlmeyer. Inside pass to Brenneman. Goes up, grabs it, shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. 2 free throws coming for Connor Brenneman.
Second foul, number 22, Ben Bouchou.
Connor shooting 2, first shot up and good. Tie ball game, 18 all. Nugent checks in, replacing Stuck. One more free throw coming for Connor. That one's up and also good. I like his odds at the line whenever he's shooting. That's always good for us. Travel. Another turnover by Sullivan.
I've got them for 8 on the game so far. Us for 5. And I've probably missed a few here or there.
Coach wants a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. 30-second timeout with 2:46 left in this second quarter of action.
And this will be brought to you by our affiliate sponsors. And I want to mention Jerry Egan as coming on board as one of our affiliate sponsors this year. And we got to produce a new commercial to get him listed in there. But we do thank Jerry for his support of Paris Tiger Athletics this year. If you'd like to be a sponsor, just get a hold of myself or Jim Blue, Lenny Irwin, Jeff Chambers, Clay Best, any of us. Just give us a holler. And while you're watching the game tonight, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe bell so you'll never miss an opportunity to watch the Tigers, boys or girls. And then if you hit the little bell, you'll get notifications. Our goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. And last check, we're about 170 off. We're getting real close. Yep. So if you're watching the game, please hit that subscribe button. That helps us out a ton.
Right on. All right, back to action for the Tigers in the half court. Kohlmeyer with the ball for Paris. 2:35 left in this first half of action. Dick loses the control. Ball goes in the hands of number 5, Keller, for Sullivan. Now down the corner for Sullivan. Bollinger, he's running the baseline. Gets it right back to him. Spots up for a 3 from the corner. No good. Brenneman with the rebound. Bring the ball to the court himself. Quickly going to go coast to coast possibly. Now he gets it back to Kohlmeyer, to Nugent, to Dick. Tigers moving the ball well. Just we need to protect a little bit more. Good heads-up play by that young man, number 15, Bollinger, as the ball goes out of bounds right in front of the coach. He goes to throw it back in. And they think it may have hit Nugent. They did say black ball, off black, so it should be white ball. But the refs come up to confer about this. They're going to give it to the Tigers. It's going to stay that way. Crampton in for Paris, replacing Ethan Dick.
Well, Nugent did a good job there of not just trying to save it back in bounds, but shielding the Sullivan defender from getting to the ball. Just let it go out of bounds.
Right.
We'll inbound it, reset.
All right, Crampton with the ball for Paris. Gets it to Brenneman for a three-pointer. Top of the key, and he drains it for the Tigers. 22-18, Paris on top now. Bouchou drives in, double teamed, kicks it back out. Sullivan moving the ball around well again. But again, that Tiger defense. There's a shot up, no good. Brenneman pulls the rebound down for Paris. Throws the ball up ahead to Nugent, drives in, kicks it back to Brenneman. Little hook pass down low, tip taken away by Sullivan as Bollinger stepped in front of that. Layup, up and good. Hard off the glass, number 32, Troxel. Back to a 2-point game, 22-20. Brennan with the ball, free throw line, kicks it down low to Kohlmeyer left side. Back inside to Bartos. He's fighting for it. Falls out of bounds, throws it back in into the hands of the black team, unfortunately. Turnover Tigers. Bouchou with the ball, 32 seconds. Little hook pass to Corkill. He's in the lane. Let's get a 3-second call. He's camped out in there. Nothing called that time. Drive in, layup, no good. Oh, like Kohlmeyer was said, he ends up on his back, but he doesn't get the charge on that one. And the pack doesn't like it, so they're really yelling over there.
That'll be Kohlmeyer's second foul. Shooting 2 will be Brett Bouchou.
First free throw, no good off the front of the rim. And the Packs over there yelling, wrong call. Stuff we can't say up here, but. One more free throw coming. 12.9 seconds.
Turn our mics up so they can hear them.
Yeah, we could. Free throw up and good. 1-point game. Aiden Mills checks back in for Sullivan, along with number 11, Kahil Walker. Tigers break the press. Brennan with it. He gets it down low to Nugent. Three-pointer up and good as he drains it. Full court shot. Does hit the backboard. It's going to take us to the end of our first half of action. Tigers on top, 25-21. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back to this halftime show. Paris Tigers on top of Sullivan, 25-21. This halftime show being brought to you by Illini FS. We do thank them for their sponsorship and allowing us to bring you as many Paris sports as we possibly can. BJ's working on some stats for us here. We'll get to those in just a minute. End of our first quarter of play, Tigers were down 10-13, but they outscored Sullivan 15-8 in that second quarter of play, with our score being 25-21. And I think the Tigers have finally figured out how to break that press. And, you know, that 3-2 zone defense, we're trying to work the ball around a little bit better on the perimeter and even finding Brenneman inside for a couple times. And, you know, I was thrilled to see Nugent hit that three-point shot there at the very end to give the Tigers a commanding lead in this halftime. I guess we'll say commanding is 4 points. We'll take commanding in that.
We were just like 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We were down by 5.
Right. Yep.
To a one-win team.
Yes, exactly.
Not where you want to be.
Not at all. I would assume that Coach Brinkley will have some more words of wisdom for the players in the halftime conversation.
Oh, he'll have words for them. I don't know a coach that wouldn't.
I think they'll come out a little fired up from that conversation as well. And I look for a good third quarter of action here. We'll see what happens. All right. We do appreciate tuning in to the Paris Sports Network. Don't forget, as BJ mentioned earlier, on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you would, and the bell, and like all that stuff if you would. That helps us out at the Paris Sports Network. We're trying to get that 1,000 number of subscribers. We're getting really close to that, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you would, please. So,
all right, I think I'm pretty much ready. I'm missing a point somewhere. 22, that's 32. Somewhere for Sullivan, I'm missing a basket.
Okay.
Somebody's got, I'm going to find it when they flash it on the scoreboard out there.
We'll find
but if that's all I missed tonight, we'll be in good shape. All right, for the visiting Sullivan Redskins, They are led in scoring by Khalil Walker off the bench with 5 points. Had all those in the first quarter. They shut him out in the second quarter. Kyle, of course, he did have 2 fouls and sat most of the second quarter. Kyle Corkill has 4 points. Brett Bouchou has 3, all from the free throw line. Ben Bouchou also has 3. Aiden Ballinger has 2. Jaden Troxel has 2 as well. As a team, they're shooting 6 of 10 from the free throw line for 60%. From 2-point area, they are 5 of 9 for 55%. Could be 50%, but I'm missing a bucket somewhere. From 3-point land, they are 1 of 5 for 20%. The lone 3-pointer belonging to Khalil Walker there early in the contest. For the Tigers, I didn't add up their scoring here at the break. 3, 4, 5, 6 makes 12, and 3. All right, here we go. Tigers are being led in scoring by Connor Brenneman, who has 12 points here at the break. He's followed by Drake Bartos with 4, Cody Crampton with 3, Ethan Dick with 3, and Braylon Nugent with 3. As a team, they're shooting 6 of 9 from the charity stripe, 66%, 45% from the floor, 5 for 11, and behind the 3-point arc, they are 3 of 6 for 50%. I have Sullivan committing, I think, about 8 turnovers, and I've got the Tigers with 8 turnovers as well, and both of them have kind of done that in spurts. I've seen where we've had like 3 possessions in a row with turnovers, and you can't even get a shot off.
Right.
So that zone defense really giving us fits, making it nearly impossible to get the ball inside to Brenneman.
When they do, good things happen. He either gets a basket or he gets fouled. We've seen that time and time again here today, and we just need to get the ball into him more and more.
And have we seen the fouls? My goodness. Brett Bouchou with 2, Alec Keller with 1, Khalil Walker with 2, Ben Bouchou with 2, Jaden Troxel with 1 for the Tigers. Drew Rogers is trying to hawk them all. He's got 3 fouls. Brian Kohlmeyer with 2, Connor Brenneman with 2, and Ethan Dick with 1.
Yeah, we'll see if foul trouble starts to plague us here even in the second half of action. And unfortunately, the Tiger bench is not very deep, BJ.
No, it's not. And we've had some roster changes since the beginning of the season. We've lost a couple kids. We've had some injuries. And we're bringing up the younger players. But like I said, our bench is fairly thin. And Coach really only wants to go about 6 or 7 deep on the bench if he can help it.
Right.
And we got to keep guys out of foul trouble and come out this second half and do their thing.
We've got about almost 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes here before we get back to the second half of action. Tigers still in the locker room talking. And I think we're going to take one more quick break before we come back for the second half of action. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com.
Paris Tiger basketball on this second half of action against Sullivan, 25-21. Tigers on top. Tigers didn't have any time to warm up after the extended conversation in the locker room. We'll see if that kind of rallies the troops a little bit here.
That's not unusual. Coach keeps them in there a lot like that at halftime, and he's going to utilize every teachable moment he's got.
Right.
Get everybody on the same page and get them all fired up. Looks like our original starting lineup back on the floor for the Tigers with Kohlmeyer, Rogers, Bartos, Brenneman, and Dick.
On the alternating possession, it's going to be Sullivan basketball. And we're underway. Bushu with it for Sullivan. Kohlmeyer all over Bushu. Little backdoor pass taken away by the Tigers. Brenneman on the floor. Ethan Dick comes up with it for Paris. Ahead to Rogers. Double team down the corner, dribbles out. Kicks across to Brenneman for a three-pointer of his own. Nothing but net as Connor drains that one from the left wing for the Tigers.
That's a good start.
Yes, it is. Tigers in full court pressure here. Kohlmeyer hits a slick spot, slides through it. He's safe. Recovers quickly. Inside pass, shot up, no good. Rebound, Rogers pulls that down. Tigers with a break there. Dick with the ball, comes up for the Tigers, and Kohlmeyer tries to hit Rogers. Ball taken away by Sullivan. Bushu with it, pulls it back wisely. Down the corner. Bollinger, he dribbles to the elbow, now back on top. Inside shot up, no good. Ball goes almost out of bounds, recovered by Sullivan. They throw it back into Kohlmeyer. Cross-court pass to Dick. Now Brenneman, going to get him for a travel. Took an extra step on that little handoff. It was almost too close for him to get it. Turnover by the Tigers. .6:34 left in this third quarter of play. Sullivan with it, now down the corner. Mills drives in, he's double teamed. Taken away, Brenneman comes up with it for Paris. He drives in, ball tipped as he was going into traffic, and Sullivan's on the floor. They call a quick timeout. That was number 5, Alec Keller, who came up with the ball on the floor, and the coach quickly called a timeout. Save a turnover, a jump ball for him as well.
That goes down as another turnover for us.
It does, right.
So, I found my missing bucket. That belonged to Aiden Ballinger. He has 4 points on the game instead of 2.
Good work, BJ.
Thank you. I'll be able to go to sleep tonight without... I'm serious. You wouldn't think that would bug you. In the grand scheme, it doesn't really matter. I would be wondering all night long. I'd have to go back, rewatch the game, which you can do. If you miss a game, want to see a highlight, go back and rewatch these games. Another good reason to hit that subscribe button.
That's right. All right, ball taken out of bounds, tipped out right quickly by Ethan Dick. Same spot once again. As Bollinger throws it in. It's Keller. He's double teamed by the Tigers. Now they hustle back on defense. Good pass down low to Mills. Shot up, no good. Partially blocked, rebounded. Pulled down by Bartos. Got bodies all over the floor down here.
Yep, Aiden Mills will pick up his first foul of the game. First foul of the second half.
Tiger basketball. Full court trap still again going by Sullivan. Nice screen. Kohlmeyer set. And they're going to run Dick right to the sideline, who steps out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. Sullivan takes the ball out right in front of the coach. Get into Mills. A little hand check there.
Number 3 on Connor. Nobody wants to inbound the ball.
No. Finally, Sullivan goes over on the opposite side. They throw it in right to Brenneman. Throws ahead to Rigdon. Now to Dick. Drives in the left elbow. He's wanting a foul, nothing called. It's a frustration foul, I think, right there.
Yeah. How many times do you see the guy commit the turnover and then come right back with the foul?
Yep.
That's his second. It's the third on the team.
Bring Cody Crampton in, replacing Brenneman.
We officially have more turnovers than points here in the third quarter.
Ouch.
5 turnovers and 3 points.
Sullivan gets the ball in. Tigers in that man defense still. Nice move by the big guy, and they're going to get a quick foul on Bartos as he went up to block the shot as he got past our big guy, Mr. Rogers, down low.
Number 5, Drake Bartos, that's his first, team's third, shooting 2, Ben Boucher.
First on Bartos, and they say that's the team's third.
Boucher's free throw up and good. One more free throw coming. Also up and good. Sub in 32, Troxel checks in, replacing Keller. Tigers fighting this press all night long, BJ. Another screen set up, and we get an offensive foul right there. Ouch. He tried to set a screen and just stuck his left leg out a little bit farther, and it caught the guy and pulled Rogers down.
Oh, my.
Braylon Nugent checks in, replacing Rogers. Corkill with it. Now he gets it off to the right side to Boucher. Tigers kind of hedging on defense there. Now back to the left side to Boucher. Drives in, shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. And coach not happy about that.
Tiger foul, number 30, Ryan Colmeyer, his third, team's fifth.
Third on Colmeyer.
Had to bring Reed Stuck off the bench.
Yeah, I was fixing my stats. How did they get the ball back after the free throw?
This is the first free throw, BJ, isn't it?
Yes, after the last one.
Oh, they got the rebound.
They got the rebound.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he missed it, so.
Yep, next shot. That free throw up and good. One more free throw coming for Boucher. No good. Rebound Ethan Dick for the Tigers. Gets the ball to Crampton. Now back to Dick. Still behind that 10-second line. Finally tries to cross it. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Bartos. Kicked ahead to Nugent. Crampton now to Stuck. Crampton sees the hole. Tries to take it but can't get in. Pulls it back out. Inside the Dick. Now Nugent down the corner. Sullivan fans happy about this possession on defense. And they get a quick traveling call. Wow.
Comedy of errors tonight.
Sure is.
For both teams.
Our score 28-24. Tigers on top, but it's not looking pretty right now. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to Paris Tiger Basketball. This third quarter of play, 4:05 left to go. Tigers holding on to a slim lead, 28-24. But Sullivan's starting to do a little rally here on defense, as it seems. Caused several turnovers here in the last few possessions.
Halfway through the third quarter, how many shots have we taken at the basket this quarter?
I can think of 2, but they were both fouled, so that's it. Just 2.
1 3-point shot. That's it, because of 6 turnovers already.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot for the stat book. There's a steal, almost stolen, recovered nicely by Abushu as he falls to the floor. Gets it to Walker down low, 3-point 10 up, and that's good by Corkill as he drains a 3 from right in front of the band. Nugent with it for the Tigers. Gets it back in the hands of Stuck. Stuck being hounded, and he's got a hand on his shoulder. You got to call a foul there. Thank you, sir.
Third foul on Brett Bouchou.
Brenneman checks back in for Paris. .329 left as Tigers set up this offensive set. Ethan Dick gets it inside to Bartos. Cross court pass to Crampton. Cody with the pass to Dick. These make me nervous, BJ.
They do me.
Inside to Stuck. Fumbles it, gets it to Bartos. 3-pointer up, no good. Walker skies for the rebound for Sullivan. 28-27 is our score. 2:53 left. Tigers down by up by 1. Ball goes out of bounds on an attempted shot there. It's going to go back to Paris Tigers. Colmeyer checks in for Paris, replacing Stuck. Brian brings it up for the Tigers, playing pitch and catch with Ethan. Get to Crampton, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, Tigers. Jackson Rigdon checking in for the Tigers.
Right now with 7 turnovers, they're looking for somebody to hang on to the ball.
I think Jackson might be able to do that. I hope. There's a drive cut off the baseline by Colmeyer. Jackson Rigdon fighting for it. Almost had the jump ball called. They're going to get him for the foul, I believe. I'll take that foul.
That's his first, 6th on the team. We're almost 1-1. There's still 2.5 minutes to go in the third.
Walker tries to do an alley-oop, can't get it to fall, as Brenneman takes it out of his hands before it even released. So Brenneman now back down the court. Oh, he took an extra step, doggone it. He saw a quick 3-point shot, but the lane was wide open and went to take the lane instead and took an extra step before the ball hit the floor with a turnover. Good idea. All right, back to action here as Sullivan with it. Trying to set something up here. They keep seeing the big guy run low and can't get it to him with Brenneman's hand in the air. Nice job right there by Ethan Dick to pop the ball out in the hands of Walker. Now Bollinger and Walker playing catch. Tough screen right there. Jackson got through it. Good defense by the Tigers. Nice pass, though. When they get an offensive board, Brennan blocks that one. Right back in the hands of number 32, Troxel. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paris. Good defensive stand when you just need to get the ball.
Yeah.
Five-second call. We'll take it.
We've seen one of just about everything tonight.
Yeah, BJ, you're right.
We haven't seen like a weird face guarding thing yet. Or I mean, there's got to be some obscure rules that we haven't violated.
Jackson Rigdon with it, gets the ball down to Brenneman. Now cross-court pass back to Dick. Back to Connor. 3-point shot. Money in the bank right there. Connor hits a big one from the corner once again. 18th point of the night for Brenneman as he's carrying the Tigers on his back. Walker with the ball. Tigers in a 2-3 zone now. Rigdon almost had his hand on that one. 36 seconds in the third quarter of play. Little alley-oop pass inside to Walker. He can't get it, but he does pull it back down. Get the shot off. Inside pass to Bushu. Now to Walker. Shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
Number 3 on Ethan.
31-27 is our score. 20.9 seconds. 2 free throws coming for Walker.
Yeah, we're in bonus the rest of the game.
Shot up and good. One more shot coming. That's also up and good. Sub in number 3, Kyle Corkill. Checks in for number 22, Ben Bushu. Full court pressure once again, 20.9 seconds. Get the ball in to Bartos, back to Dick. Now to Brenneman. He's double teamed quickly. Whips it back out to Jackson. Now back to Ethan. Kohlmeyer. Back to Dick. Top of the circle. Deep 3 from the volleyball line. No good. Off the rim as time expires. Taking us to the end of the third quarter. Our score 29-31. Tigers on top. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Well, BJ, the Tigers were outscored 6-8 in that third quarter, but they still hold on to a lead of 31-29 as we get ready to start this fourth quarter of play. It'll be Tiger basketball on the alternating possession.
Now, if I told you that we would have a quarter tonight where we would not get one clean 2-point shot at the basket,
I wouldn't have believed it.
I would not say we would be leading by 2.
No.
Neither team scored a 2-point basket there in the third quarter.
There's an interception, ball taken away by Sullivan from the Tigers. Another turnover. Still a 2-3 zone defense by Paris. Sullivan team's pretty pumped up, being ahead going in the fourth quarter with their record on the year of 1-13. Ball inside on the floor, turnover by the Sullivan Redskins. Tigers pick it up. Good ball movement. There's a 3-point attempt by Brenneman, who drains it from this left wing. 21 points for Brenneman.
He's hit 4 3-pointers tonight.
We've needed every one of them, that's for sure. Troxel with the ball being handled by Jackson Rigdon. There's a drive for layup, no good, but there's going to be a foul on the play.
So Jackson picks up his second, and a 1-on-1 coming up. Aiden Ballinger at the line.
First free throw up in front of the rim, and it does fall through. Makes our score 34-30. This is Ballinger's 5th point for the night. One more free throw coming. Shot up, and that uses all parts of the rim, falls through good. Jackson Rigdon with the ball, gets it to Kohlmeyer, now back to Bartos, drives in, passes to Brenneman on this side, double team, puts the ball on the floor, he's going to be fouled.
I will admit I got a little nervous on that pass.
Yeah, me too, BJ. Be Tiger ball underneath the baseline.
Be the third foul of the game on Khalil Walker.
Kicks it in, ball tip taken away by Sullivan. As Ballinger gets it, comes back down. Could have been a travel there. Coach wanted it to, nothing called. Walker with it, drives in. At the volleyball line, shot up no good, but they're going to say traveling first as he took an extra step right there. Could have been a couple of traveling calls on that possession. A break for the Tigers.
I don't know how officials call any of those. Some of them are such judgment calls. They're just bang, instant type things.
Nice play on that press breaker right there. We finally have been able to do that first time tonight and get a quick layup for the Tigers. As Bartos with a quick layup for Paris. Back on defense, 36-31 to score, 5:44 left in this fourth quarter of play. Sullivan moving the ball around, trying to find something inside. There's a deep three-pointer, up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sullivan. Back to Walker on this side. Odd-looking shot, but it does go in. 33-36 is our score. Tigers on top. Jackson Rigdon playing catch with Ethan Dick. They get the ball across 10-second line. Brenneman another three. He hit her again. Connor Brenneman's on fire from behind the arc. Thank goodness. His 24th point for this evening's contest. 39-33 is our score. Tigers on top. Cross court pass to Walker. Now to Bouchou. Nice little play inside. Up and down. Shot up, no good. Tigers dodge a bullet there as Brenneman pulls a rebound down. Extending that press, that trap. More out for Sullivan. Jackson gets it across. Passes ahead to Brenneman, but a little bit too far. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Tigers.
Yeah, miscommunication there. He thought Brenneman was going to break for the basket. Yeah. Brenneman kind of gave him a little pat on the back, high five. Hey, bud, my fault there.
Yep. Walker drives in, shot up, no good. Dick with the rebound, up the court quickly for Paris. Quick foul, though, and a smart foul, I think, that time by Ballinger, because that would have saved a layup, because Ethan was looking up ahead to 3 Tigers that were down at the other end of the court.
Just the first foul of the night for Ballinger. 4th on the team.
Tiger basketball, they get it in as the Tigers try to break this press again. 1-2-2 zone trap press. It's killing us. All right, Brim with the ball, gets it to Jackson. Now down the corner. Kohlmeyer. 3:51 left. Dick drives in, free throw line. Nice bounce pass. He's going to be undercut right there as we're going to get a foul on the play. As Bartos tried to get a shot off quickly, but lost his footing.
Brett Bouchou picks up foul number 4. He'll probably take a seat here for a moment as Khalil Walker will come back in, but even with 4 fouls, you only got less than 4 minutes to play. Not a lot of time to set anybody.
Nope, not at all. Free throw up and good for Bartos. Interesting. Bollinger's one that comes out, BJ.
Yeah.
Next free throw also up and good. Our score 41-33. Tigers fall back in that 2-3 zone. Troxel with the ball, cross court pass to Walker, drives in, layup, good. And a quick timeout. Our score 41-35. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here.
This timeout being brought to you by Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Well, at 3:28 to go, Jim, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
You know, BJ, that whole third quarter, the Tigers scored 6 points. We scored 10 already in this first half of the fourth quarter, so I feel a little better about what we're doing right now, but most of those points courtesy of none other than Connor Brenneman.
All right, in a quarter and a half, we've had one shot at the basket that wasn't a foul, and we made it. That was Drake Bartos.
Right. Wow.
I mean, we just can't get a shot at the basket.
Right. Yeah, well, if we had an X and O's of the shots that were attempted and made, wouldn't look very pretty tonight, would it, BJ? Wouldn't be very many there, I guess.
There'd be one X out there.
Yeah, one X, yeah.
Or 1-0. I don't know which one's a make.
Ball ahead quickly into Brenneman's hands. Across the 10-second line. Now down the corner to Kohlmeyer. Back to Dick. Drives in. Brenneman, another three-pointer. No good this time. Jackson fighting for the rebound. And he had the ball going out of bounds. He tried to grab it and throw it in off the player of Sullivan's leg. And his foot must be on the line because ref didn't like it. Good hustle play by the young man, though. 3 minutes left, 41-35 is our score. Tigers ahead. Ball inside, layup, good, and there's a foul on the play as number 22, Bouchou, connects on that one for Sullivan.
Just the second for Bartos. It is 9 on the team, though.
Old-fashioned three-point play. Bouchou at the line, shot up, hard off the back of the rim, but it bounces straight up and falls through. That young man's 9th point for the evening. Dick with the bounce pass to Jackson. They get across to Kohlmeyer. Now back to Dick.
Oh.
Tigers in trouble. Ball taken away by Walker. Misses the layup. I think he wanted to dunk it, and he decided not to. Luckily, the Tigers come up with the rebound. Dodged another bullet there, BJ. Pass ahead to Bartos. Out of bounds. He gets it. As he's falling out of bounds, Brenneman with the prayer that's thrown up and answered.
Like he was wanting contact and didn't get it.
And the Sullivan coach drops his head and shakes it, thinking, how does that go in? But when you have 26 points in the night, a lot of stuff falls for you, as Brenneman does. 43-38, 2 minutes left. There's a three-point attempt up, and that's good by number 32, Troxel. He connects on a three right in front of his coach. 43-41. Jackson Rigdon with it. Throws ahead to Brenneman. Cross-court past Ethan Dick. Now down the corner to Kohlmeyer. Dribbles back out. Passes to Brenneman, a three-pointer, and that's a good again right there from this corner, BJ.
Man.
29 points now for Brenneman as he's carrying this team. Awesome job by Connor Brenneman all evening long. It may not be the prettiest game the Tigers have played, but Connor's having a career night, it looks like, BJ.
That he is. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. This one brought to you by the Edgar County Community Foundation and Terry Alston State Farm Insurance. A lot of times Connor's under the basket earning a lot of his points.
Right.
That little hook shot he's got, a little drop step with the left hand. Usually catches guys off guard. He's banging under the boards, getting those points. And steps out occasionally. Keeps guys honest with the three-pointer. Tonight,
He's done it all.
oh my.
Yep, he's done it all. We don't keep track of rebounds. Connor has several. He's got several blocks even I've seen tonight that he's been very instrumental on defensive end. But, wow, what a three-point hand he's got tonight.
He's got 11 points already in the fourth quarter. Gives the Tigers a 5-point lead with just a minute and a half to go.
Sullivan comes up, set their offense up against that 2-3 zone defense. Kind of a red defense now. We've dropped back into a man, it looks like. Nope, still 2-3.
They're just playing it so tight, it looks
Yeah.
like a man.
Yep. Walker's double team gets it down inside Debushu. There's a layup, wow, by Corkill. 46-43 with a minute to go. If I'm Sullivan, I'm going to double team Brenneman, I think. Jackson brings it across. Ball tipped. Oh, wise play by the young freshman as he gets it right back in his hands on that tip to Kohlmeyer. And we're going to get a quick foul by number 2, Bushu, it looks like.
It's number 5.
Foul number 2, Brett Bushy, that's his 5th.
We'll put Brenneman at the free throw line for Paris, I believe.
We got one more.
No, one more foul. You're right,
That's
BJ.
just the 16th
Yep.
foul.
Kohlmeyer has a seat as Crampton checks in. Tiger ball out right in front of the bench.
Ref makes him tuck his shirt in. Got to be presentable out there.
That's right. Especially if you're on TV like this.
No kidding. I'm glad they can't see
Oh,
us.
ball tipped. Luckily, Brenneman comes up with it. Huge play right there that we dodged, BJ. Wow.
I guarantee if somebody had turned away from their TV and heard us go, oh, that they probably turned around
Yeah,
to see that one. Oh,
Right.
I thought that was a turnover.
I did too.
Instead, ends up being a foul on Corkill. Just his first, and a free throw attempt is no good.
Brenneman misses it. Rebound by number 15, Ballinger. Comes down quickly for Sullivan. Jackson causing all kinds of trouble out there. Little push off, nothing called. Holy cow. Walker drives in, kicks it back out to Ballinger.
You got to protect guys out there.
That's right. There's a pass inside to Walker, little bunny, no good. Rebound, pulled down. Nice job by Connor Brenneman, who has the ball poked out of his hand, last touched by Sullivan. It'll be Paris Tiger ball with 13.9 seconds left. Tigers go the full length of the court. They're up by 3. Full court pressure now all over the court.
Well, they're going to be looking to foul. Right now, protect the ball, get across half court, game's over.
Yep, exactly. They get the ball into Bartos. He's going to be hacked. Hooked and hacked, I guess you call that one. Put Drake at the free throw line.
Aiden Ballinger committing the foul. His second is 8th on the team, so we're shooting 1-on-1. It's just a one-possession game. A free throw here is huge.
Shot up and good for Bartos as he connects.
Nearly a lane violation. I
was.
think I'd have held the ball another second.
And Ballinger would have been in on his face probably. So coach pulls the offensive players out for this last free throw. Bartos shot up, and that's also good.
2 monster free throws
You
by
bet.
Bartos at the wire.
We've got a full timeout. We'll take one last full one as well with 11.7 seconds left. Our score 48-43. Tigers on top. You're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
All right, welcome back as we round up the last few seconds of this ball game. 11.7 seconds left, 48-43. Sullivan has the ball. They have to go the full length of the court. Tigers set up a little full court press themselves. Kohlmeyer all over number 32, Troxel. Get the ball into Walker, stripped away. Kohlmeyer dives on the floor,
What
gets the ball
effort.
into. Oh, awesome job by Kohlmeyer as he spread eagle across the floor, and that's going to take us to our final. 48-43. Might be the play of the game right there, BJ. I love it. I love the effort. I love the hustle as Kohlmeyer just spread out and had that ball tipped and recovered it. Nice job by the Tigers. As we finish with another victory, puts us at 8-10 on the season, and it drops Sullivan to 1-14 on the season. So, all right, we're going to have a quick break, and we're going to get some stats put together for you and an interview from Coach here in just a few minutes. So you're listening to Paris Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce and Orte and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder.
Well, the Paris Tigers come away with the victory tonight, and our final score 48-43. I'm going to say a record. I don't know what the career is for him. I'm going to say a record night for Connor Brenneman, and we'll have these stats brought to you by BJ here in just a moment. But the Tigers do walk away with a victory, puts them at 8-10 on the season. Sullivan falls to 1-14, but they didn't play like a 1-14 team, BJ.
No, and I can't say we necessarily played like we should have either.
Right.
I'll run down the scoring for the visiting Sullivan Redskins. They were led in scoring by Khalil Walker off the bench with 11. Kyle Corkill with 9. Ben Bouchou with 9 as well. Then it was down to Jaden Troxel with 5. Brett Bouchou with 4. And Aiden Ballinger had 6. They were 14 of 18 from the free throw line for 77%, 9 of 23 from the floor for 39%, and 3 of 8 from three-point land for 37%. The Tigers, of course, led the way by Connor Brenneman with 29 points, 5 3-pointers in the second half alone. Also in double digits was Drake Bartos with 10, and then a bunch of threes. Braylon Nugent had a 3-pointer, Cody Crampton had a 3-pointer, and Ethan Dick had a free throw and a 2-pointer, but he also finished with 3 points. From the free throw line, I think I missed one somewhere. I've got him 10 of 14, but 71%, not too bad. This stat here, though, from 2 points from the floor, 7 of 13.
For the whole game.
For the whole game.
Wow.
They were a perfect 2 for 2 in the second half.
Wow. Not many attempts.
53%, no. From the three-point line, 8 of 14, 57%. I'll take that
I'll
any
take
night.
that. That's right.
That's
Absolutely.
a great percentage there. But, yeah, just getting to the basket was a chore. Sometimes you win ugly.
That's exactly right. We talked about that before a little bit.
Yes,
so
we did.
have, thanks, BJ, for those stats. We've got Coach Brinkley here for some post-game thoughts on this victory tonight. Coach, we know this is one of those that if you go back and look on tape, you're thinking, wow, this has been an ugly game, but a win's a win, Coach.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is the most upsetting win I've ever had, but it's better than an upsetting loss, that's for sure. You haven't asked me a question. But
that's fine. Take off.
It is very frustrating how poorly we played and how soft we played.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's bottom line. They played so much harder and more physical than we did, and that's
a lot more passion.
Line.
They had a lot more passion tonight,
sure.
I think, too. So
for a 1-13 team,
yes.
or 1-14 now,
yes.
they should have 2. All right, I'm preaching, reverse on that press, reverse, kick up sideline, look middle, and attack. We finally did in the fourth quarter there a little bit. We had guys that were scared. We're scared to get the ball,
right.
to want the ball, to attack, to make themselves available in that zone. It was a very frustrating, disappointing effort that we had. We were lucky that Connor made shots.
Yep.
Connor is really good offensively sometimes, but he has been very subpar, and I've been telling him this. He's a kid that wants to play college basketball. He's got to do a better job on the defensive end, and I've told him that. And I'm not going to blast the kid on the radio, but he's our leader,
right.
and he's got to lead us on the defensive end. And I don't think he's averaging more than 5 rebounds either. He's an athletic kid that I think he gets locked in sometimes on scoring the basketball, and we were lucky he was making shots tonight. If he wasn't, we were in trouble. So I would give him credit there. But we, as a whole, have to be better, and we need to find somebody that's a leader on the floor on that defensive end. And usually it is, Ethan Dick and Brian Kohlmeyer, and I think they were trying, but we just look like zombies out there today, and it was frustrating.
Right. Well, one stat sticks out, Coach. Total attempts for 2-point shots tonight, 13, and we're 7 for 13 for 2 points, what BJ had. For our stats aren't official based on what we have. Not many 2-point attempts.
No.
That we weren't fouled on. We were 2 for 2 in the second half.
2 for 2 in the second half?
Yeah.
So, we were lucky, and I've got on the board, and I have it up there all the time when we talk about it every pregame, that the closer we get to the basket, the better chance we have to make it.
Yep.
And that was evident tonight. If we were just aggressive and attack their zone, that wouldn't have caused us any problems.
Right.
But we allowed them. There was one time we got a rebound, and the best way to beat a zone is don't let it set up. We got a rebound, and we set up to let them set up in their zone.
Uh-huh.
It was the most frustrating win that I've ever had in my career. But at the end of the day, like you said, it's a win's a win.
Right. I do want to comment on the effort that Jackson Rigdon brought in the second half. Kids, he sees the court better than a lot of players that I've seen this year. He understands the game very well. His height is a detriment to him, but he made some great plays this second half. He helped break the press. Once we got into the how to break it, I'm sure you talked about that at halftime. Like you said, come up the outside, get the ball in the middle. We finally did that, and Jackson did a great job, I thought, tonight.
Composure is a word with him, and he still gets sped up, but at his age and at his height, for him to get sped up a little bit is okay.
Yeah,
he's got such good composure. I'm really excited about this kid. He is. He's like you said, he sees the floor really well.
Yep.
He's a very good talent. And there's not too many freshmen that play varsity basketball, and I would say there's maybe 0 that play varsity basketball and can contribute the way he does at 5 foot tall.
Right, exactly.
He's a special talent. Hopefully he grows a little bit so he don't have to play zone every time he's in there.
Right.
But he can do some things, and if we've got to hide him in the zone a little bit, then we'll do that because he is scrappy. He knows the game pretty well. He listens. He's coachable.
Yes.
I can't say enough about him. Just, his size is what's caused him, not to get as many minutes as maybe he would like, but he has never let that bother him.
Right.
He comes in, works every day. He's on that second team and makes it tough on our first team.
Yep.
Whenever we're going over scout, that sort of thing, and he's a great kid. So that testament to his parents for raising a kid the right way. And as you can see, their older daughter is a heck of a ball player too. So they're doing a good job, and he's coming in and he's doing a really good job. So I do appreciate you talking about him and giving me an opportunity to talk about him too, because he's somebody that we're really excited about in the future.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, again, I know this isn't one you want to go back and ever watch his tape again, but again, that win's a win, and we're going to take it and move on to the next one. So we do always appreciate your time coming up. And keep your head up, coaches. You're making progress.
Yeah, take the W and forget about it, move on.
That's right. That's right. So
thanks, guys.
Again, we do appreciate Coach Chase Brinkley coming up and talking to us about this evening's game, and we'll take the victory no matter what. So, well, BJ, it's been fun. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight and letting me hang out with you in a couple games in 5 days I guess we've done, and making up for some lost time there, right?
That's right, we have, and the schedule's just going to get busier. Coming up on Thursday, the Lady Tigers will be hosting Effingham, but you're going to have to go to Evelyn Gym to see that one. They're going to dust off the bleachers and find out who put the key where, and we're going to get a game at Evelyn Gym on Thursday night. You can catch that right here on the Paris Sports Network. And then on Friday, we'll be on the road, I believe, down at Red Hill. The boys are going to be playing down there, and we're hosting the LIC tournament. Now, that's going to get interesting because apparently there are some subscription fees that you have to pay in order to broadcast the LIC tournament. So we're doing that, but we're going to have to split some things with WMMC, I believe, radio.
Right.
So WMMC is going to end up, I think, broadcasting the boys' games in the LIC tournament, and then we will broadcast all the girls' games. So not just Paris.
But all the games.
All the games.
Right.
So that should be interesting, and if things should double up, if we got boys, girls playing at the same time or something, then you might get one game streaming with audio and one game streaming without audio.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility if we get shorthanded, but you should be able to watch all the games. So if you got some friends from other schools in the LIC conference, if you know folks in Lawrenceville, Olney, Red Hill, Robinson, Newton, Marshall, Casey, wherever they may be, they can watch their kids play. If they got some Lady Tiger or some ladies, they can be watching their streaming games as well. So give them a call and let them know, and maybe they'll hit the subscribe button and help us out as well.
Again, we do appreciate all those folks watching on YouTube, and like BJ said, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends if you would. We got a personal goal with our Paris Sports Network crew of hitting 1,000. We're almost there, so we do appreciate you doing that if you would. So
Jim might actually dance at halftime if that happens.
No dancing for me. So
1,001, he'll dance.
Well, we do appreciate tuning in this evening on this January 11th chilly night. Tigers come away with a victory. Final score 48-43. Also, the JV with a victory tonight of 22-17. So a double win for the Tigers. All right, for BJ Pheasant, I'm Jim Blue. Thanks to Nathan Bell for all his hard work as well. We will see you guys next time. So long. You're listening to the Paris Tigers Bet. Paris Tigers on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou